Ever thought about the mysteries that lie within the borders of the world's most populous country, China? Imagine a land where ancient traditions and modern innovations seamlessly merge, where history and future are in constant dialogue. Welcome to China. A country that is as diverse as it is mesmerizing, a land where each corner holds a story, a secret, a shock. For the next few minutes, we will embark on a journey through this vast nation, unveiling some truths which might seem stranger than fiction. We've gathered 10 shocking facts about China, each one more surprising than the last. From the Great Wall's visibility from space to the scale of Chinese New Year migration, we'll delve into aspects of China that are sure to leave you astounded. So, are you ready to uncover the dragon? To explore the land of the red lanterns and the giant pandas? Ready to dive into the fascinating world of China? Hold on to your seats. Contrary to popular belief, the Great Wall of China isn't visible from space. This common myth has circulated for decades, seeping into our collective consciousness and coloring our perception of this architectural marvel. But let's break down the facts for a moment. The Great Wall, while impressive at over 13,000 miles in length, is less than 30 feet wide on average. Now, considering the distance between the Earth and space, which is roughly 62 miles or 100 kilometers, it becomes clear that the wall is just too slender to spot with the naked eye. Astronauts have confirmed this fact. Despite earnest attempts, they've been unable to capture a clear view of the Great Wall from the International Space Station. Even with advanced optics, it remains elusive. The truth is, man-made structures like airports and cities, which have significant light and color contrast with their surroundings, are actually more visible from space than the Great Wall. So, next time someone tells you they can see the Great Wall from space, you know what to say. Did you know that China boasts the world's largest standing army? Indeed, the People's Liberation Army of China is an unparalleled force in terms of sheer numbers. With an estimated 2 million active soldiers, it is a human sea of discipline and military might. Yet the size of the army is not its only impressive feature. The Chinese military is also known for its cutting-edge technology and strategic acumen. From modern warfare equipment to advanced cyber capabilities, the People's Liberation Army is a testament to China's technological prowess. But what does such a large army imply? For one, it speaks volumes about the nation's capacity for defense and its global influence. With the largest army in the world, China is able to assert its position on the global stage and maintain its territorial integrity. So the next time you think about the world's largest armies, remember China. Imagine the power and discipline that comes with such a massive force. China might be geographically vast, but it operates under one time zone. Imagine a country as expansive as China, stretching over 5 geographical time zones, but sticking doggedly to just one. This is a reality in the Middle Kingdom, where it's the same time in the bustling metropolis of Beijing as it is in the far western city of Kashgar. This unique aspect is a testament to the power of unity. The decision to follow Beijing Standard Time across the entire nation is a symbolic one, reflecting the central government's wish to promote a shared national identity. But, oh boy, it does make things a bit odd. You might be waking up to a bright and early 6 a.m. sunrise in Beijing, while over in Kashgar, it's still dark as night. And yet, despite the time zone conundrum, the country keeps ticking along smoothly. After all, it's not just about the time, but about how you spend it. Talk about unity, right? The Forbidden City, a place of mystery and symbolism, is said to contain 9,999 rooms. An impressive figure, isn't it? But this isn't just a testament to the grandeur of ancient Chinese architecture. The number 9 holds particular significance in Chinese culture, often associated with the concept of eternity. Now, imagine the complexity of designing a palace with nearly 10,000 rooms. Each room, with its intricate designs and ornate decorations, tells a unique story of the emperors who once resided there. The Forbidden City, once the home of 24 emperors, stands as a symbol of imperial power and architectural marvel. From its imposing walls to the meticulously arranged buildings, the Forbidden City is a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of ancient China. It is not just a palace, but a city within a city, a maze of rooms and courtyards that once held the secrets of an empire. That's one grand palace, wouldn't you say? Ghost cities, vast urban areas that remain largely uninhabited. Sounds like a movie plot, right? But it's a reality in China. Imagine skyscrapers, shopping malls, parks, and highways, all meticulously designed, constructed, and ready for use. Yet, there's something missing: people. These are China's ghost cities, sprawling urban landscapes that are practically devoid of human habitation. These ghost cities are a result of China's rapid urban development. In an attempt to stimulate the economy and build infrastructure, massive residential and commercial projects were undertaken. The hope was that rural Chinese citizens would migrate to these newly built cities. However, the high cost of living and remote locations of these cities have deterred many from making the move. Today, these cities stand as silent, eerie testaments to overly ambitious urban planning. They are a paradoxical sight, reflecting the country's economic boom on one hand and the socioeconomic disparities on the other. Quite an eerie phenomenon, isn't it? China is the birthplace of 4 inventions that changed the world. Weaving through the tapestry of time, we find the 4 great inventions, each a testament to China's ingenuity and innovation. First, there's papermaking, a craft as delicate as it is vital. It revolutionized how we store and share knowledge, transforming societies and sparking cultural evolution. Next, the art of printing. This invention, an offshoot of papermaking, democratized information, making it accessible to all and not just the elite. A world without books, newspapers, or printed documents? Unimaginable. Then there's the compass, a humble yet powerful tool. It guided explorers across uncharted territories, opening up the world in a way never before seen. Lastly, gunpowder. While it's a component of warfare, it also paved the way for scientific achievements, from fireworks to rocket propulsion. Each invention, a ripple that turned into a wave, impacting and shaping the world as we know it. That's quite a contribution to the world, don't you think? Traffic jams in China can last for days. Now, that's a statement that can give anyone pause. It's hard to imagine, but in China, it's a fact of life. The country's rapid urbanization and growth in car ownership have led to some of the most extreme traffic conditions in the world. Picture this. In 2010, a traffic jam on the Beijing-Tibet expressways lasted an unfathomable 12 days. Yes, you heard it right, 12 days. Thousands of vehicles were stuck in a tailback that extended over 100 kilometers. People were stranded with their cars, turning the jam into a temporary city of sorts, with instant noodle vendors and other entrepreneurs seizing the opportunity to make a quick buck. This is not an isolated incident either. China frequently witnesses traffic jams extending several kilometers, lasting hours, if not days. So next time you're stuck in traffic, remember this. Makes your daily commute seem like a breeze, doesn't it? Imagine living in a society where your every action is monitored and rated. Welcome to China's social credit system. This system, introduced in 2014, is a national reputation scheme. It's like a real-life version of the Black Mirror episode, where every interaction and behavior is rated. In China's social credit system, citizens are scored and ranked based on their behavior. This includes everything from jaywalking, late payments, to how well you adhere to traffic rules. The scores are not just for show. They have real-world implications. A high score can lead to benefits like cheaper public transport, lower loan interest rates, and even priority for school admissions. On the flip side, a low score can result in travel restrictions, slower internet speeds, and public shaming. This controversial system has been labeled as a dystopian surveillance tool by critics. However, the Chinese government defends it, citing its role in building a trustworthy society. A thought-provoking system indeed. China's one-child policy was a population control measure unlike any other in the world. Enacted in the late 70s, the policy aimed to curb population growth, a pressing concern for the world's most populous nation. The rules were straightforward. Most urban couples were allowed just one child. Exceptions were made for rural families and ethnic minorities, but the majority of families felt the policy's impact. Implementation was strict, with penalties for violations often severe. The policy brought about significant social and economic changes. It contributed to a sharp decline in fertility rates and a rapidly aging population. But it also led to a gender imbalance, with a preference for male children and the unfortunate practice of female infanticide. However, in late 2015, the policy was replaced with a two-child policy, reflecting the government's response to the aging population and shrinking workforce. It was a drastic measure, with lasting effects, a policy that certainly left its mark on the nation. The largest annual human migration happens in China during the Chinese New Year. Imagine this, hundreds of millions of people all moving at once, crisscrossing the country to celebrate the most important holiday in the Chinese calendar. This mass migration, known as Chunyun, is a tradition that sees individuals traveling home to spend the New Year with their families. The sheer scale of it is mind-boggling. We're talking about nearly 3 billion trips made over a 40-day period. That's equivalent to almost half the world's population on the move. Why such a large-scale migration, you ask? Well, many Chinese workers live and work in cities far from their ancestral homes. The New Year provides a rare opportunity for them to return home and reunite with their loved ones. But with such a massive movement of people, challenges are inevitable. Transport systems are stretched to their limits, tickets are hard to come by, and travel conditions can be tough. Now, that's a journey home like no other. And there you have it, 10 shocking facts about China that may have blown your mind. From the myth of the Great Wall's visibility from space to the world's largest standing army, China never ceases to amaze. We've unraveled the mystery of China's single time zone and marveled at the grandeur of the Forbidden City's 9,999 rooms. We've journeyed through ghost cities, celebrated the 4 great inventions, and navigated through China's infamous traffic jams. The social credit system and the one-child policy gave us a glimpse into the unique social fabric of this nation. And who could forget the mind-boggling scale of the Chinese New Year migration? Each of these facts paints a picture of a country that is as complex as it is fascinating. We invite you to share your thoughts on these incredible insights. Thank you for joining us on this journey through China. Until next time, keep exploring.